Hey guys. Oh, you know me. Nose just exploding as soon as I click the go live button. A classic of the genre, really. Oh, that might not work. There we go. Cool. Oh, lit. I'm at 210? I'll change it later. We want music, don't we? Let me get some, lo-fi anime. Let me get some bars. Yeah, these videos. I love these. No ads. The song is bopping. Oh, it's me. I do like the song a lot. That went hard. I've just
caramel cold brew.
What?
Sweet and
Aww.
and topped with a burnt sugar.
Cool. I wanted some tunes, you know what I'm saying? Alright. Let me... Yeah, I gotta go here. That's it. Help me cook. Paste. I'll also change my like Discord prof picture. Oh, there's an article? Oh, I kind of want to read that. Hold on, I might be reading this article real quick. Community. There we go. I got my thumbnail game. It's kind of weak. Bunny. She in? We talking what's her name? What's the bunny girl that kicks really hard? She ain't in the game. Oh, Mirko. If Mirko was in the game, I would build her so fast. Oh, I have both chats. Oh, my thumbnail. See, look how much slower the stupid Streamlabs one is. I'm getting out of here. I don't know how my good chat got fixed. So, whatever. Get this out of here. That chat sucks. But Mirko ain't in the game. Unless there's another bunny-related character I'm unfamiliar with. Totally plausible. Very possible. Is there a new article? I just saw in the Discord there's an article. And I won't read it. It's not here. I gotta open Discord. Dang it, I don't want to have to open Discord. Whatever. Let me toss it over to the main stream. Oh, it's still here. Get out of here. Let's see. YouTube. Let's Very nice. Oh, we don't need my email. Even though you can't see it. Alright, let's go... Character. Character cards. I want to build someone new. I have a lot of people I was thinking about. Is UVS Ultra still down? I was looking at this earlier. Bro, the site's still broken. Unless they changed it. No, it's UVS Ultra. And I'm just dumb. Oh, I'm just dumb. It's UVS, not UFS. Never mind, I can get this out of here. Give me characters. I'm just silly and goofy. Alright. People I was looking at. So I'm looking at primarily tres characters. There are 3 I'm looking at. One is Overhaul. I think Overhaul's cool. I think Overhaul's rad. I don't know, I just like... I haven't read a lot of these guys, so I'm just picking characters from the anime that I like. Because, this game lets you do that. Oh, I need to update my, my thing. 210. Oh, that's... I wish, bro. Oh, I wish. 210. I'll fix that later. Overhaul, because I like him. Night Eye, because I like him. And I think he's cool. And Amajiki, because I like him. And I think he's cool. It's my only really criterion. You know? Of course, I did read them. Now, I read over every new characters. Like, I have, like, the gist of what... I read over them enough to be, like, able to be, like, I don't like you, or I do like you. So, those are all the characters that I read, and it was like, I like you. Please open in the right tab. It did. I do also want to read this article. And I wish my nose would shut up. Because I have been awake for like several hours, and it's still just, of course, as soon as I click streaming, it just goes crazy. So, I want to read an article. I love game design. You know me, game design guy. So we're going to read the game design article. Right after I fix my nose situation. Alright. Let's read! So this is an article about the Shie Saikai, which is interesting that they chose to do so many characters from them. Another raid is just released and we're getting wonderful feedback from the community. One of the things I'm here... Oh, I should get my mic out from under the abyss. Cancel. What? My phone is going crazy. There we go. I'm hearing most how cool and interesting the playstyle and mechanics for the Shie Saikai Overhaul and his minions are, so I thought I'd go over that today. To begin, I'll explain how we started planning the set. After determining we wanted to focus on the Overhaul arc for this expansion, we decided talking about the character roster. There were a few Shuin characters. We knew from the onset that the Clash decks would be featuring Mirio and Overhaul. From there, we looked at who to include in the booster set. Kirishima and Fat Gun were on top of the list, along with the remaining of the big 3. Makes sense. Sir Night Eye and Midoriya. Then brought the question of how and who to include from the rest of the Saikai. Hendo Rappa was the first selection the design team made due to how iconic his fight is with Fat Gun and Red Riot. Valid. Yu Hojo's second choice for a full kit because of his primary role in the fight was Sun Eater. That makes sense. The 2 big bosses of the arc. These are the characters people remember from that arc. These are the ones people know. Because they had pretty big fights. Oh, it's just all up in here. For there, we knew we would want to include all the other members of Overhaul's crew, but to varying degrees. All of that was being determined, working on additional designs for 8 fully supported characters. With Overhaul, I knew I wanted to get some sort of field transmutation in a manner that felt fresh and new. Some of the earliest, simplest ideas were fine and effective, but unexciting. And Overhaul is a character that I knew needed to be exciting and interesting. Facts. He really is a true mastermind during this arc, and I wanted to showcase his patience and ability to control things without giving his plans away too soon. Additionally, his quirk is to rewrite matter into whatever he wants, ultimately landing on Overhaul basically doing what he does now, with a few variations during development. So overall, I think it's pretty sick. Once per turn, you build a card from your hand face down. You kind of make a little trap card. And then you can flip a foundation. After the block step of my attack, it gets 2 damage. And if it hits, I gain a health. So you basically wait till they block. And if they're like no blocks, or if it's like half blocked, you're like, alright, I'll flip a foundation, give it +2, and get a health back. So that's pretty rad. Then once per turn, you may play 1 face-down card from your stage face up as your next card, ignoring progressive difficulty. So you can set some bombs and then play them really late into like a combo string. It's really cool. And then if it's your rival's turn, you discard a card. So you can like set up defensive stuff or start blocking with your flip foundations, but you have to discard for that, which makes sense. You're probably meant to do this on attack, offensively, which makes sense. But he seems really cool. Maybe a little tough. He seems very planny, but I really like Overhaul. And then you Hojo. In the fight between Hojo, Setsuno, Tabe, and Sun Eater. I forgot Tabe's in that fight in Setsuno. The 3 criminals repeatedly refer to the fact that they were trash, even garbage, worthless, and that Overhaul took them and gives them meaning and purpose use. Seems like a fundamental concept for all of the 8 of the bullets, but more so for Hojo, as it gives dimension to him other than big, strong brute. With this in mind, we thought about how best to capture the idea of being trash. After a few sessions working with contests then on fun interpretation, a lot of us card players have fondness of nicknaming everything. And the discard pile is known living and many as the trash bin. Yeah, actually, if you play Battle Spirits, it's just called the trash. Being able to fish for some better cards and throwing something away and playing a card from the trash just hit all our marks for thematics. Okay, so that's why they all have big discard pile effects. That's cute. Kendo Rappa was always intended to be the all gas no brakes character. It makes sense, he wants to fight. He went through many iterations before landing nicely in his current character card. Being able to turn a successful attack into another try is a pretty good rate for this ability, and he has tools to ensure that he can keep pressing the offense button even if it means he'll pay for it later. Makes sense. You just want him to this is supposed to be the Aura style character. You just want to keep throwing swings. Adds up. At least we figured out we began to turn our attention. That should be hour. It says out. I can't read, but I caught that. That's crazy. I forgot I have this. This is kind of sick. Write a haiku. Oh, good up. Confident we could create mechanics that would feel satisfying and fun to play. There's just something missing. A through line lets you know these dudes roll together. Historically, the biggest parallel would be the team designs from the old King of Fighters sets. For all 3 of those sets, majority characters were grouped in teams of 3 fighters, all of them sharing 2 symbols and a similar mechanic or fighting style. This is something that as a player I really enjoyed. That's pretty cool, I like that. You know, you had a slew of cards designed to aid your character even if they're moves from your buddy. Now, this was key to the idea of bringing to the game. It wouldn't strictly fit to just copy-paste into Undaunted Raid. The idea that still took root in my mind. Yep, some unifying theme to tie all these characters working together and create archetypes that would be playable to some degree, but all the characters just felt right. First thing that stood out to me in search of this common theme was the ability to play cards from a different zone. I did notice that a lot of cards, like if you play this from a zone anywhere but your hand, things happen. That's a pretty common theming. Really came to the forefront of designing Overhaul, obviously because you're playing it from your stage. I wanted to provide Overhaul some payoffs for playing cards directed at his playstyle. Man, my nose is so stuffed that I can't even talk. SMH, bro. Why isn't this not counting someone? Oh, whatever, it's fine. Not a big deal. I do need to read all the Overhaul cards. The desire to increase Overhaul selection of tools to use, and the common theme between Overhaul, Rappa, and Hojo, playing cards from different zones. It was a clear design to go, and some slight adjustments were made to the existing cards. They weren't feeling finished or distinct to make them mesh with your concepts in the end, but we provided a place where most of the Shihei Isekai either worked with in the same manner, or had some impact on the game plan. 2 exceptions being Tabe and Mimic. Below are some examples of other cards to your Isekai that follow the gameplay and design style. So all stuff from zones outside of the hand. Makes sense. Deadly Fire Vital Impact care about having any card being played from a different zone, which include themselves, doesn't need to. Inverted Knife Throw allows you to play it for momentum if you can get it in their face up. Bullet Punch scales to the number of times you've played it, including any of its echoes. Trusted Assistant and Larceny both play into and against this line, but both are viable tools against the game plan. Immediately when you land in a place where you really have the game's end of the raid. Shio Sight Guy, yeah, alright, so it's talking about like Shio Sight Guy is all about playing stuff from not the hand. Very cool. One thing I do really like about this game is the design of the cards is very epic. The card design is phenomenal. So yeah, I need to brew up some stuff. I don't know what I want to build. My throat's like sore. I'm a little stuck. I don't know. I like Overhaul, Night Eye, and Amajiki. I would like to just pick one to focus on instead of trying to build 3 different decks and being like, oh, and still having, of course, the Funny Punch stuff. So I more need one of these. I'm not really sure which one though. Like I like Night Eye. I think it's a little silly, but I think it's cool. I like Amajiki's whole momentum thing, and the fact that you just get to every enhance, or not once per turn, you just make something huge is really cool. I also just really like Amajiki as a character, and then Overhaul. I also like him as a character. I think his game plan's really cool. Let's look at Overhaul's cards. Let's see, Earth Evil Life. Let's look at Overhaul cards. Let's see, Hardened Claw Crusher. You enhance. It's got stun 1, 3i for 6. Okay. Boost 2 health. Add a rival foundation to the top of their deck. Choose a non-unique foundation. Builds the chosen foundation. So you like guarantee them a 5 check, but you get to remove a foundation. Okay, so you do get to get rid of a foundation, but at the cost of 2 health and guaranteeing them a 5 check. This thing's already low speed. And then you can remove a foundation, build the top card of your discard pile face down. You can just swap out you can tag out a foundation. This move seems not good. I might be dumb, but personally, I don't think this move's very good. I got Monster Dash. If this attack was played from anywhere other than your hand, it gets +3 damage, so you can make it a 4 mid for 7 if you play it off Overhaul's ability. The thing is, though, it is ignoring progressive, but it's a 4. So, like, the advantage of ignoring progressive isn't crazy on a 4. If this attack deals damage, you may build it face down during the end phase. That is nice. I like that. Honestly, I kind of like that. Just as, like, a mid-combo poke. Of, like, it's a 4 mid for 4 on a 4. And then, if it hits, I get to build it, right? Maybe if I can find ways to pump speed, I can make it really fast. Try to poke them for 4 and build it and get a lot of value out of that. And then maybe if we find a way to sneak it in from outside our hand, it does 7 damage, right? That's not bad. Monsters Fusion, this is the big one, right? Attack was played from anywhere other than your hand, it gets powerful 5. Okay, then remove the top 3 cards from your discard pile, gets +3 speed. Oh, wow, yeah, so you throw this down with Overhaul, play it on a 6, no progressive, powerful 5, maybe make it an 11, and you can make it like an 8 mid for 11, and it's like your big like finisher. I like this card. This card's rad. This definitely looks like the thing you want to be ending your string with. Like, you want to be playing this off of Overhaul for sure. I mean, you could also just play it on your first It's your first move. Just on a 6. Commit a foundation. Hopefully check a 5, commit a foundation, and just be like, alright, I'll just give it +3, and just here's an 8 mid for 6. Good luck. Not bad. It's a good way to. It feels like a good way to start your turn. And we have overhaul assault. So 3 half for 4. 4 diff with stun 1, deadlock stun 2. Ooh, okay. Pretty good. If you have gained health this turn, this card gets -1 difficulty and -1 to its block mod. Ooh. After this card is played from anywhere in your hand, you draw a card. Oh, this card's just like all the tools. So you want to have like a big opener that hits. So you can gain health. So you can give it damage and gain a health. Then you can play Overhaul Assault on a 3. Maybe like a 4. Or if you're playing going second. Then it's on a 4. You can place your 3rd card on a 5. Which is really good. And yeah. You could do it defensively. It's a 1 mid block that lets you draws you a card. You have the discard, so it makes the discard cost doesn't happen. You can play it defensively. This card's really weird. You can play this card defensively too. If you find a way to put this down face down, do a string pass, then overhaul. So you can, you can overhaul enhance on their turn. You just overhaul enhance, play it face down. You draw to offset the discard cost. It's a one mid block, right? That can kind of save your butt. I like that. The thing is gaining health on their turn. I bet there's a way. We constructed a Wrecker. Those cards in your card pool, your rival must flip a foundation as an additional cost to play keyword abilities. Ah, so you block this early. Now they have to start flipping their foundations to like stun you. It's not bad. Discard a card. You may play one face down card from your stage face up as your next form. Oh. So you can reset your flipped foundation. That's pretty cool. Okay. After you play this card from anywhere other than your hand, your rival discard one half momentum. Sure. It's a 4 mid for 4 damage with powerful 2. Pretty good. RIP Mr. Compress. Wow. That's rough. And then you lose a health, destroy face down rival foundation. Oh, okay, I like that. Lose a health, pop a foundation. That feels good. Got powerful too. Always got a lot of attacks. 4 diff, 3 low for 5, breaker 1. This attack is completely blocked by a non-attack card rival. This is 2 health? Yeah. If this attack has been played from anywhere other than your head, this turn it gets +2 speed. Oh, this is good. This is your like, I'm going to guarantee 2 damage. Right? If you, no matter what or you're gonna discard an attack. And then if an attack isn't played anywhere from other than your hand, this turn gets +2 speed. Okay. So if you follow up your big hit with this guy, then a 5 low for 5. On a 4 diff with breaker 1. Oh, okay. And last card is EX2, 2 low for 6 on a 4 diff. EX2. If this card is played anywhere other than your hand, flip a rival foundation. That's fine. And then if it's blocked, your rival commits a foundation. Sure. It's big, right? We can make it fast if we so desire. It's a 1 low block. It's pretty good. I like it. I like that card. And he has probably just an absolute butt ton of foundations, yeah. This attack is +1 damage for each face down foundations. Yeah, okay. Maximum of 3. So you just commit it, gives something +3 damage. Okay. Discard a momentum if you have a more face down foundations. I will draw a card. Alright. I've heard about this card. Flip, return this attack to its printed zone, and it gets -3. Oh, there's like your Mirio counter, right? That's the idea. And it gets -3. It's pretty good. This attack is played for any plus 2 damage. Oh, okay, yeah. No, this card's fantastic. Yeah, I'd be like, that's an easy 4-of. That card's phenomenal. If you have 3 or more face-down foundations, your attack gets +2 speed. Yes. And then first enhance, you can lose the health. If it deals no damage, you'll gain 2. So you kind of, it's like, you kind of get insurance. Right? You're going to pay a health. If it hits, I get my 1 back. And if it doesn't, I'm going to gain 2. So you still get your health. So your cards, it says like if you've gained health this turn, it gets -1. So that thing is live now. And if you don't block it, I'm going to get +1 on health. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty good. I like his foundations. Build this card during your combat phase, build it committed. Alright. Add this card to your card pool. Hold 1 card from your card pool face down, committed. Oh, so you swap it out with an attack you've played to get to like recycle it. So you can recycle stuff. Okay. And then in your card pool, you can flip it. After your rival plays a card, you look at their hand. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Oh. Me like. I think probably because the other good thing is I get this all in a starter deck. Just nice, easy access to cards. Destroy a face down foundation after an attack is played. It gets +1 or -1 speed. Okay. And then enhance on your attack. You're gonna remove it. If the top card of your discard piles a copy of this attack, add it to your hand. Okay, I'm lower on this card. I'm not feeling this one as much. I'm a little lower on this. I don't know. After you play this card from anywhere other than your hand, you can draw a card. And this card leaves your card pool. Remove it. Alright. So overall breaker 1 though, which is cool. And then enhance commit. You may try to block this attack with this card from your. Oh, it funds itself. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wait, this is epic. Yeah, because then after you play this card, once you you just commit this. You block with it. You draw. You replace it. So you don't minus at all. You get a breaker 1. And then it's a 2 block. Yeah, I like that. Build a top card of your discard pile face down. You can loop attacks back, yeah. Alright, pretty good. After you play an attack for anyone in your hand, it gets +1 speed. And it's as a response. Cool. You have a spam after you play this card, Rival Commits Foundation? Yeah. Okay. I really like that. I don't know if I really like that as a spam, but you're essentially sacrificing a +1 to all of your checks for stun 1. God, they're gonna have ads on this. That's very annoying. Can't skip it. You're sacking. You're getting a +1 to your progressive for stun 1. Doesn't seem good. I don't think this card's good. That seems bad. Yeah, it seems not good. I'm trying to think of a way where this could be good. I'm not seeing it. Enhance flip a committed rival foundation. It's committed, but I mean it's still targeted removal. Then deadlock destroying foundation. Yeah. Okay, you can play this like 2 or 3 of. It's like you wait for them to commit something important if they have to, and then you can flip this to snipe it, sort of. Seems like okay. And that's like all the overhaul stuff. Whose kit do we get access to? We have Kirishima and Fatgum under Earth. Oh, we do get Kirishima stuff. Okay, we get all the Midoriya punches. Ooh, okay. Ooh. Wait, Pummeling Punch. If you play Overhaul under life, we get Pummeling Punch. We get to flip our own foundations, which is something we want to be doing anyway. And then it gets +2 speed, and we can change it to low, so it's a mix-up. It's a 5-speed mix-up on a 4 with a 1 low block mod. And then if we make it to Deadlock, which I feel like we're doing as Overhaul. I feel like Overhaul wants to go to Deadlock. He does not want to... He's not trying to bum rush people. He's trying to play to Deadlock. He's gonna... Then we can just lose a health to flip a foundation, commit a foundation, and destroy one. Okay. We could play Rejuvenating. Draw 2 cards, gain 2. We do want to be gaining health. We're gonna have a card that says if we gain health, it gets easier to play. Right now, I'm looking at Overhaul. So I'll tell you, there's 3 characters we're looking at. It's the 3 characters in the thumbnail. I don't know. Scroll all the way up. There's 3 characters in the thumbnail. I either want to build Overhaul, Amajiki, or Night Eye. I'm not sure yet, though. Those are the characters I'm looking at. Those are the ones that appeal to me the most. So I just read Overhaul's starter deck kit. I looked over it all. I think it's pretty cool. And now I'm just kind of like glossing through what new we got that we could play. Looking at the Midoriya punches. Could be good. I don't really know. I don't really know what I don't want to practice. I don't really know what I'm doing at all. We're just kind of looking at stuff. So chat's guidance is gonna be much required for this. But so any help is much appreciated. But I'm just kind of glossing over like ideas that could work. Like Overhaul is this one card. Where is it? It's this 4 diff that's like really cool. This thing, Assault. I really like. It's the if you've gained health, it's a 3 diff, right? And it has stun 1, and if we make it to Deadlock, it has stun 3. Just feels like a nice like mid string piece to let us like string out and kill people. So I'm like, well, we need ways to gain health. And this says gain 2, draw 2, which seems cool. And then if we make it to Deadlock, which I feel like Overhaul wants to be doing, we just like blow up we just like nuke their board. Oh, not this card. Then I found this card that we can flip a foundation, which you already want to be doing. It's a 4 diff that gets 5 speed. It's a mix-up, so that's nice for eking in damage. So we can do the Overhaul enhance to pump it and gain health. And then if we make it to Deadlock, which I feel like we want to be doing, we nuke the board with the Deadlock enhance. I'm an opponent of the evil Overhaul deck, but I see where Earth and Life get their advantages. Okay, bet. Yeah, I don't know what symbol I'd play it under. I have no clue. Like, I think Life gives me some cool stuff with the punch thing. Like, these 2 cards seem epic. Is this good? Okay, that card's not as good. So we can filter for stun 1. For a 5 high 3 forward. Maybe there's an argument for that I could maybe see. But I do like these 2 in like a Life Overhaul. These feel very, very nice. We can play Evil Rappa things. I don't know if we do, but we can. What's this ad? Get out of here. No, we don't want low health. I don't think Bullet Punch is really... We have to be on mono punches. I don't think Overhaul plays a lot of punches. He's all like slams. What does he have? He has slam, range, slam, slam, fury, punch. Punch? Oh, this is a punch. Okay. Slam, charge, fury. Okay, he's all over the place. He's kind of everywhere. I also heard that Overhaul is hard to play, which is scary, and probably not what I want as a new player. But I think he's cool. What is Nedger? Oh, we get Nedger under life. Okay. Wave's kind of cool. It's +2 for each thing they block, so if they keep blocking, I don't know how good that actually... I don't know how often you really block. I don't you Discord too? Doesn't seem great. Gain 2 health if you're at maximum health gets +2. I don't know how long we're staying at max. Add 2 onto your hand. No. Losing a health it gets +2. That's not terrible. Okay. Maybe Wave Surge? I want to play this in Funny Punch. My Uwabami Funny Punch deck. I do want to play this in that. This card's really good in that. Oh, we get this guy's things. Oh, I've been interested in using some throw packages along with the other solid attack. Yeah, throws seem really good. So I can force in my healing and stuff. So like, here's a throw. If it deals damage, your next attack this turn gets speed. I did say I needed speed. And then if your rival has 10 or less health, you may play a card from your discard pile as your next form. Different difficulties 4 or less. Shares 2, so we can play an overhaul card. Ooh. Ooh, wait. Wait, Crystal Chokeslam and overhaul sounds nasty. Right? That sounds kind of cracked. Because if it's a throw, this thing's guaranteed dealing damage. I think you round up, so that's at least +3 speed. And then it still incentivizes blocking, so we'll still rip a card out of their hand. And we can make, like, the 6th hella fast. Okay. That could be chill. What, like, evil throws do we have? Let me look at evil throws. So Chokeslam, so this Nebulous Stare. Build face down? Sure. Hence, choose one attack in your discard pile, move it to the top of your discard pile if it shares exactly one symbol. Exactly one. It gets +2 damage. Huh. There's a throw that's a 3 low for 6 potentially. And then once it lands, you can just build it face down. And then potentially toss it out again with overhaul if you really need it. It's not something you want to throw out with overhaul, but you can. Maybe? I can maybe see it. Double paw. Yeah, I'm gonna check since I throw this card in our hand. That seems a little not great. Like, make a check against a 5. If they fail, they just re-loop their hands. Like, maybe they get something worse than what they have, but like, chances are they could get something. I don't know. That seems not great. Oh, it's a 2-check? Oh man, I hate 2-checks, but that's a really good card. So we do play Stare, and then Facepalm Takedown this thing. Lose 2 health, attack is +3 damage. Yeah. Discard momentum after your rival plays a non-character enhanced during this attack. Cancel it. Ooh. Okay, and it's a 4-diff throw. Sure. That's not bad. They're eating 3. They're eating at least 3. We can pump it up to 5. Gain a health back, so we're only losing 1 health off of this. Okay. Combos with a high block. Okay. Oh. Wait, yeah, this is too high for 8. Stun 1. It's a high block. Play this. After their block stat, it's gonna hit. Pump it to 7. Is it a once per turn on overhaul? It might be a once per turn. I need another UVS Ultra tab just so I can pull up overhaul. I don't want to get rid of all our stuff. Hey, character. Oh, you flip foundations. Okay. That's still fine. So block step, flip a foundation, give it +2. It's at 7. So it hits for, if we like, round up, it hits for 4. Right? Then our next thing gets +4 speed. We go facepalm takedown. It's a 6 high for 6. We dealt damage, so it gets +2. So now it's a 6 high for 7. Or what am I saying? It's a, yeah, 6 high for 8 damage with stun 1. Then we can go 8 damage. It's 4. We can pump it up to 6 with overall if we want to. We'll gain a hand. We'll gain another health. Shut up, Grammarly. Oh, there's so many ads. Honestly, I like this better than this. With this, we keep our health. It's a combo enhance, right? So we have to throw it after we choke slam them. So like that's a little unfortunate. And then that gives us in our terms of our throw package, we have a mid, a high, and a low block. They're all +3, but now we have toss tackle. Maybe. Mr. Compress file seizing hardened claw crusher. Okay. Oh, I have it on throw. Oh, I did like this card. That's whatever. That's okay. This card's like I'm not a huge fan of this card. I'm not in love with it. I think it's like whatever. It feels very whatever. And Vile Seizing? This thing. Ooh, okay. Breaker 1, yeah. If your enemy checks against it's difficulty at 7. If they fail, you draw a card and it's yeah. And then if they make Deadlock, we check it -2 for the rest of the turn? Okay. That's a card? Yeah. Let's see, you said if I don't have vials, if you said if I don't have it, which makes me feel like it's expensive. That is giving me expensive vibes. Oh, type, please. Hello? There we go. Oh! Yeah, okay. Wow. Yeah, I'd rather not. That's kind of cray-cray. Jeez. Started. Wow. I mean, it's a good card. Bro. I thought the set was dirt. Was I correct in assuming that LOB was a bomb set? Like, this set was kind of doo-doo cheeks? Am I correct in that? Because, like, I was like looking over cards like to catch back up with the game. I would be like looking at decks like, I want to build this deck maybe, and I'd look at cards for it, and every time I would get to LOV, I'd be like, none of these cards are good, and I would completely skip over it. Hardened Clock Crusher, interesting use case with the foundation. Polite and well spoken. Polite can be rebuilt from removed from game. Ooh. Wow. Hardened Claw. Remove one foundation. Build top card down. And then you said what? Polite? Under evil. It's a 6 check. Hell yeah. You can play this card as a form from your removed from game pile. Oh! Yeah. Okay. I'm here for that. You can just remove it. Build the top card of your discard pile face down, and then you can play it from removed. It's at a 2. Build it back in so you can go +1. It was a big hit. Okay. Yeah, every time I think it was I was also thinking it was like maybe it's just that like the support that's in League of Villains is so specifically catered to its own characters within the set that like it's not very splashable outside of that. So every time I was trying to build like cuz I was looking for upgrades for Uwabami, right? I was like I've missed 2 sets. I need to see what I'm missing to update this. And every time I go to League of Villains, I skipped right through it because there's nothing there. But maybe it's just because it's like those just weren't the cards that were supporting what I was doing. Let me look at... Can I go rarity? I can. I want to look at the ultra rares. Oh, I clicked too many times. I clicked a lot of times. Here are the rares out of here. How are the ultras at? Okay, so it's just Vile Seizing is the only, like, bomb ultra. Everything else is affordable. I was gonna say, I'm like, geez, how expensive is this set? Not very, it's just Seizing. But that card is very good. Wow, yeah, that thing got bought out. It is, vanished. Alright, well, that's a little tough. Kurogiri was an odd character in that Undaunted raid, practically gave it palms all over the place? Really? Shoot. I haven't read... I read Kurogiri and I was like, I'm not down for it. It's not for me. I was not feeling him. What does he do? Oh, okay, yeah. That's valid, yeah. You get all the play from outside the hand and they're all +3. For your blocks to try to block an attack for your discard pot. Yeah, okay, yeah. This guy just got everything in the set. Under evil, yeah. He just plays all the overhaul cards. Right? He just gets access to all of Overhaul's kit, and it all works. That's pretty hype. I'm down for that. Okay, so yeah, Overhaul Evil Throws seems kind of good. I'm gonna make a... Let's make a Google Doc. If you know me, I love my Google Docs. Auto insurance. I just want my tunes, man. My copyright-free tunage. My theoretically copyright-free. I don't know if it actually is. I could be wrong, but it's whatever. If we get DMC, it will survive. We will carry on if the DMCA hits happen. All right, I just want to type up like what ideas we have come up with thus far. So we have like a... I can't spell throw. So you have like an Overhaul Evil Throw thing. That could be chill. I want to look at Amajiki. I did a bit of on my own Night Eye. We'll talk about Night Eye real quick. Let's talk about Night Eye. Because I've looked at a couple Night Eye lists. Night Eye's the only character I've actually looked at so far. Amajiki and Overhaul I haven't touched yet. But I've looked at Night Eye, right? Under all of his symbols. So there's a lot of things you can do with Night Eye that I've seen. A lot of it is just playing all of his cards. What is he? All evil or all death order character. You just play all the Night Eye cards. Because there are not a lot. Oh, am I under like another thing? No. What? Yeah. Where is he at? There he is. You just play all of his cards. Because he kind of just works with himself really well. He doesn't have a lot of like outside synergies that I personally have found. So there's a couple things you can do. One thing I found was if you play him under Death, you play just his package, and then you just play a ton of Death Foundations that just say I don't die. And you have no speed. I guess, yeah, you just play a ton of Death Foundations that just go, you don't get speed, and that's about it. I'm just gonna, I don't know, try to live, right? I'm just gonna try to live. I'm gonna remove your cards, and then my stuff's gonna get a ton of speed, and eventually I'm just gonna throw a bunch of moves that you just can't block, and I guess you die. That was, like, what I found for Death. I'm trying to think if there are any, like, good, like, moves under Death specifically. But nothing crazy. It was just a lot of, like, foundations that are, like, get -3 speed. I'm like, that's cool. And a lot of, like, just don't die. Get some health. You get to play Danger Sense and stuff, right? So that's cool. If you play, you can play them under all. And play, like, his kit with repeated blows. It's like the set 3 Kirishima promo that combos with the Cake Guy promo. Hardened Barrage? Hardened Barrage. You can play, like, just his kit plus a Hardened Barrage, which is a thing. It should attack from Mace Kit. Yes, so, where's Barrage? It should be down here. Jeez, it is far back. I always forget about League of Villains. Because I just did not look at that set. At all. It does not exist in my brain. These promos. Alright, I'm not finding it. You play with that and it's like, whatever. I was thinking under order. Let me go just to order. I'm thinking under order. I don't know what Night Eye is supposed to, right? Okay. I don't know what Night Eye is supposed to do under order. I don't know the typical Night Eye order game plan, like what you normally want to be doing on him. What I was thinking about doing on him is just shock him, right? We do the typical Night Eye thing. We play Night Eye's kit. We try to control the game. We stay alive. We get a bunch of speed. And then once we've progressed far enough, we just shock them for 1 billion. That's the idea. That's what that is what my Giga Gamer brain has come up with. We just shock them for 1 billion damage. We also have, where is it? If shock isn't enough to get us there, of course it was on the page I didn't click. If shock's not enough to get us there, I think we can Extendo Hair. We just play Extendo Hair Shock, and then Night Eye's kit, right? And we try to either kill them with the super speed Extendo Hair once you have a bunch of foundations, or we just try to shock them to death. That was my big brain Night Eye plan. I've tried, believe me, I've tried to funny punch Night Eye. I don't think it works. It doesn't, there's no point. Just play Uwabami. Trying to funny punch with Night Eye just doesn't really accomplish anything. You could try it under order, but I think the order mids are bad. Let me see. What mids does order have access to? Oh, I guess we have a bunch of Rappa stuff. No, that sucks. Nope. Nope. That's the thing. Order Night Eye is basically trying to play a standard order list and uses his face to mill the opponent out while getting fast. Yeah, right? So we just kind of mill him out, and eventually I'm just going to get super, super fast, and I'm just going to shock you, and you're going to die. I feel like that's, like, the Night Eye plan. And that's kind of the best I can come up with. Night Eye has some built-in mids. Like Stamp Out. Comboing with this. I can just get a bunch of, like, mid slams. Technically, this would work. But it's not good. No, it's not great. Yeah, Night Eye Funny Punch is rough. I don't think it works. Maybe it would, but I feel like I'd rather just play Uobami at that point. But yeah, that's where I'm at with Night Eye. We're just like my favorite Night Eye brew. Just Night Eye order Shakya. And then the third character I want to look at that I really like, and I like all of these. Oh, I changed the wrong thing. All of these characters are not like I read these characters and I think they're good. They are characters I really liked in the anime, and I'm like, maybe they're good in the game. That being Overhaul, Night Eye, and then Amajiki. Amajiki is another character I really like for the anime, and I'm like, hey, maybe he's good in the game. And then I read him, and I said I didn't hate that. You know, there are some characters who like let's see, where's the? I think this guy looks cool, but then I read his ability, and I'm like, I don't jive with that. I'm not jamming. But I like Amajiki's his style. Now this guy, I have zero idea what to even do with him. So I'm just gonna look at all of his cards, and we're gonna figure it out. He's water, air, not the Pikmin ad. Oh no, shut up. What was he? Order, something, and chaos. Yeah. Oh, we get Mirio stuff. That's kind of cool. Then look at his kit. Oh, I have it under... I have something highlighted that I shouldn't. I have it on high blocks. There we go. So we do get all of Mirio's stuff, and I've heard Mirio is good, so that's cool. And Nejire. Oh, so we get all the big three. I guess that makes sense. Okay. Let me see what does Amajiki have going on. A 0 speed low on a 5 diff. Stun 1. This attack is added to your momentum at a face up. Momentum, it gets +1. Damn. This attack is +1 damage. Okay. After your rival passes on an enhance, it gets speed. Oh! So if you can keep, like... If you can just, like, keep enhancing... Air, Chaos, Water? Yeah. So if you can, like, just continuously enhance while your opponent has nothing, it gets quick? But I do like this smacking this in the momentum and being like, oh, my stuff gets +1. It's just getting it there is the challenge, right? Okay. Claw Stopper. Oh, I love me some 4 diff 4 mids for 4. 2 block. Just Breaker 1. Goes face up. Then momentum, once per turn you can filter. Sure. And then if you have at least a momentum, you draw. Okay. So, well, this card's fine. You play it. If you have a momentum, you can draw one. So it refunds itself. And then if you get it into momentum, you can just filter once per turn. Mirio's more of a big puncher. Amajiki wants some sort of momentum-based craziness. Okay, that makes sense. I was thinking about Mirio, but I'm like, I don't really want to play meta. I don't want to play like the big bad deck. That's not really my vibe. Okay. And then Tentacle Grasp is a throw. Momentum. So, okay, so this is a defensive thing. We just constantly give them... Oh, you just once per turn, -1 speed. Am I wrong, or does this card seem mid? It is a 3 diff. It's a 3 diff. 1 speed throw. So it's like guaranteed to go to momentum, right? So it doesn't do a lot of damage. This feels like a 1 or 2 of, right? You play it as like a 1 or 2 of. You can toss it out. It'll go to your momentum, and then you'll have like a little bit of defense, but you'll have that momentum to work with. Oh, and then he's UR. So once per turn, if he's in your momentum, you can get something +2 speed. Sure. Okay. Yeah, that's good. And then you can enhance, you can commit and freeze a rival foundation, and then commit an asset. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I'm Team Amajiki. Reading his attacks, like, I'm failing to see the bigger picture, right? He has a lot of tools, but I'm not really seeing what those tools are accomplishing. Still speed hate to deal with those big moves. Yeah, I'm not saying speed hate's... I don't think it's bad. It is nice, right? It's good. Like, he's got a lot of options. I'm just failing to see how those options kind of come together to kill people, right? You do get to make your stuff big. You get the once per turn you make something fat, and you have a throw. You just kind of wait. Does he have... Okay, so he covers all the zones, right? Like, his kit's very diverse. He has ways to get momentum, right? He plays this, like, kind of mix-up-y game where he has, like, a... He's got a high, mid, and a low. He can make them all they're relatively fast. What's up, game? Are we building? Building a lot. So, I need to build a deck, right? I need a deck. I want to play an updated deck, right? I was reading the new set, and I was like, hey, I like a lot of these cards. I should build something. The question is what to build. I think Ultimate Combination and 1.3 million being fueled by his stuff. Oh, we do have access to Shock. Okay. Could be chill. So I was like, well, let me just look at characters I like from the anime and see if I like their cards. And the characters who I like from the anime, whose cards I read that I don't hate, are Amajiki, Night Eye, and Overhaul. So I'm working on lists for all of them to see which one I like more. So for Overhaul, I'm thinking we do some, like, evil throw shenanigans. Night Eye is just an order deck that says I'm gonna try to stay alive until I can 1.3 million volt shock you to death, I guess. And then we're on Amajiki right now, who I have no clue what to even begin to do with. Because if you don't know, I'm quite new to the game. So I really don't know what I'm doing at all. So I'm kind of just reading cards and figuring out what they do. And Amajiki has a lot of tools to deal with a lot of things. But I'm not really seeing the card that says win the game. Right? So yeah, what's Ultimate Combination? I do not know that card. Ultimate Combination. Oh, okay, wow, this thing's humongo. So if you're playing under Chaos, you can do this. Powerful 4. Ooh, a powerful 4. You just pitch your momentum. This thing's humongo. Build all fun. Okay, so that's not happening. Gets +3 for every 3 foundations. Okay. Oh, okay. Are you building with this? So what style of gamer am I? I am a super mid-range value player. I love mid-range. If you give me something mid-range, like, just give me a deck that just plays the game. If that makes sense. For example, this game is based off of fighting games. I am a huge Shoto guy. I love Shotos. I play Kai in Guilty. I play as a loose term. I suck at fighting games. But if I was to play a fighting game, I play Kai. In Street Fighter, I play like Karen. And Street Fighter's weird. Street Fighter, I play Karen and Cammy. So I'm not opposed to Rushdown. I think Rushdown is dope. But if I'm brewing with a specific event, no. This is just for webcam weeklies and just to like get into the game and just start playing. This is just to start playing the game and getting into it. I'm not trying to like win a RLE, right? It's just to start playing webcam weeklies. Chaos for Amajiki makes sense. That makes sense. If you want ideas to start with, Tam has a full talk on his Chaos deck for this chat character. So I was thinking about that. I saw that. I almost don't want a net deck. This game, I do net deck. I have net deck since I came out the womb, for every game I've played. But something about Universes gives me the confidence to build my own decks. I don't know what it is, but something about this game, I'm like, I think I could build my own deck. So I would really like to build my own thing, if I can, right? I really want to be able to, like, pick a character and be able to be like, this is my character that I built, and that I have crafted. Because that's not something I feel I'm able to do in a lot of other games. But here, I don't know, I have a sense of probably false confidence in that. So I would like to construct a deck on my own, and then refine it through playing events. I just think that that idea is really fun to me. So, like, going with Pam's I won an event on Majiki deck is more of like, alright, I have my good deck, now I need to learn how to play it. Whereas I'd rather, like, have a deck that I can, like, grow with. And, like, building the Amajiki topping deck feels like I need to now, as a player, catch up to the deck. Where if I build my own shell, I kind of get to grow. Me and the deck get better together. And that's an experience I just kind of want to have. This is certainly a game where you don't need a net deck, just a sense of attack foundation. Yeah, right? Like, it's so... I don't know, building decks feels really easy in this game, which is nice. And almost is a little, like, scary how easy it feels. But I think it's really cool. But yeah, right? So, like, I'd like to find a character to build. It's like, characters I'm avoiding, stuff like, I like Mirio as a character, but I don't want to build him because he's, like, the boogeyman of the format. I don't like playing, like, the big meta decks, as cringe as that kind of sounds. I'm not trying to homebrew the best deck in the game, right? That sounds a little that's like counterintuitive, right? If I'm gonna build Mirio, then I'll just take the best list because it is just defined as the best list. But if I'm building a character that's more like Night Eye, that, like, people don't really play, then I have more room to, like, figure it out on my own, right? But I was going through all the new, because I kind of want to build one of the new characters. There's not a lot of the old ones that still really appeal to me. I do like Dobby a lot. Dobby could be chill, but I love mid-range. So I was thinking, I feel like a 6-hand sizer is a good way to do that, right? Just play a nice little 6-hander. And I was reading people, a lot of the Shihei Saikai guys seem kind of whatever to me. I'm not a huge fan. Yu Hojo's, like, kind of cool, but eh. If you want mid-rangey look at the game, Sarah 1 could be chill. I read Nejire. I don't like her playstyle. I'm not trying to live dangerously to play the game. You know what I mean? I want to be able to feel comfortable. I ain't trying to be like, I'm gonna zap all my health away and try to kill you. Rapaba's kind of the same thing. Rappa could be chill, but a little spooky. Midoriya is an option. I like Kirishima, but I don't like 3. I think 3 is dumb. I like Overon Evil because you can do all the Breaker cards for fun. Like, Breaker sounds sick, right? I'm super down for that. Let me look at Sero. He'd be, like, back here, right? Okay, I went too far. Where is he? Ah, didn't know. He's back here. That's right, too. This guy. After an attack is partially blocked, draw 2. Dope. Once per game, after an attack is completely blocked, your hero reveals their hand, choose one from their hand, discard it. It's okay, so that's like during your kill combo, if they block something, you can zap a card out of their hand. And then enhance. Oh, easily enhance, change the zone. Okay. That's not bad. I don't know. Something about the idea of playing... I know that it's not true, but something about the idea of playing old characters is like, I don't know, it feels kind of been there, done that. But, that's not how this game works. Characters can, like... You can take a character from set 1 that's booty hole, give him the right support in set 9, and he'd be good. And there's also Sero 2, who I think is cool. Pitch a card from Rival's card full, gets your speed, draw a card, and then twice per turn, commit a foundation, Rival comes a foundation? He just feels like... Shock. He just feels like 1.3 million volts turbo. Yeah, I want to build someone from the new set. I just want to. That's more a no basis thing. I just want to. After you full block your opponent, okay, so you like stop their kill turn, right? If they're gonna try to kill you, you just full block them, rip their card out, rip their like piece out of their hand, and it's like never mind, right? If they're trying to like shock you, you can just be like, I'll just take it out of your hand. That seems way better. Oh yeah, block on the kill turn, take your last like punch back. Yeah, right. They're like, I'm gonna kill you here, and you're like, actually no, you're not. So Sarah is like the character you have to like almost kill twice, right? That's kind of cool. I do like that. That's a neat idea. But I just want to play a new character. I like Kirishima a lot. Kirishima is one of my favorite characters in the anime, but I do not like his playstyle in the game. Honestly, I don't like Kiri 3. I think it's not great, and it's not what I really want to be doing. Muscular? Could be funny. What else we got? There's not anything else that I'm like super like jonesed on. Let's see. I'll double check just in case. Midoriya 2 could be cool, but I know Tam's the Midoriya guy, and I don't really want to go into that territory. At the end of the day, I am also a YouTuber, and having a brand recognition is important. So that would be nice. Curie 2? Let me look at Curie 2. Twice... Oh, did he get errata? Is this the twice... I've seen the twice per turn memes. Did he get an errata? Oh, it's just written here. That's actually hype. Alright. So once per turn, you can pop a foundation to build a card from your hand face down. Draw a card, and your attack gets +2. Sure? And then, in your response, you commit him after your rival's attack is not blocked. It deals half damage, rounded down. Okay. Muscular got some stuff to work with? Really like muscular? Okay, wow, yeah. Got a lot of muscular love. Alright, cool. I'm mad that they butchered that scene in the anime. That made me upset. Speaking of, that fight was rad in the manga. Okay. Kiri 2 is like I don't know. I don't get excited reading him. I read him and I'm like, cool. That's cool. Kiri 2 doesn't get me amped. Once per turn. Okay, yeah. Gotcha. That's yeah. I keep seeing those. All the Kiris are half. I don't know how you half this guy. This guy already seems kind of booty at the gate. But maybe it's good. I just don't like that his game, like Kiri 3's game plan is all like, if this situation happens, I get to do a thing. Which means that if that situation never happens, your character does nothing. Like, you could totally play a whole game, never have your attack get partially blocked, and only have access to you completely blocking an attack and dealing no damage, which is a weird response. I don't really know how that even works. Because if you full block, you already take no damage, so maybe it's like all you can negate the bonus damage, but that seems like very whatever. And then after an attack is completely blocked, you both pop foundations, right? So you're just like trading with your opponent, which already isn't that good. It's kind of a little too fair, right? Your stuff is very play a better game, basic abilities, boring but strong. Okay, that makes sense, yeah. I love value, but I like fun, explosive value, you know what I mean? I don't want to just kind of like twiddle my thumbs and be like, I'm eventually just gonna outgrind you. Funny thing about Kiri 3's kid is that it's buff Bakugo too? Huh. Yeah, right? Kiri 3 is all about like, hey, you can just play around me, right? It's just asking your opponent to play around you. And if you're gonna ask your opponent to play around you, just play stuff like just play stuff like Bakugo and stuff like Shigaraki, which ask way tougher questions, right? Oh, right? He just stops throws, which is like cool. Stops the overhaul throw deck once per turn. So that's, I mean, cool. Yeah, you know, maybe if you're up against overhaul throws, you just kind of sideboard into this guy and be like, your throws don't do anything anymore. But like, that seems not good anyway. That seems not great. What's minority 4? You're not throw attack with fear. Your punch gets powerful 4. You may discard one card from your hand. Ah! And then on your rival's combat phase, you draw 3. So he facilitates. You just want to throw your hand away on your turn, and then Airy. I get it, because then Airy rewinds you to up to 3. That's cool. Yeah, right. It stops all the, like, if this hits, you deal 2. If your attack gets blocked, deal 2. It's just like, I'm guaranteeing I'm taking 0 here, right? It's just a guarantee I'm not getting hit. Just like, whatever. In my opinion, that seems not great. Rappa may be fun, but I heard that he needs the new SR, which is like $1 million. So I'm good. I will simply pass. I don't really like Hojo. Yeah, right. I don't like 7-handers. I want some health. Give me some health. 7-handers, like Amajiki's cool, but when I see that 7 in the hand, I'm immediately like, ugh, that's asking a little much from me. That's asking a little too much from me, you know? I'm like, I'm okay. I think I'll take a 6 or a 5. I need some breathing room, right? I need a little bit of room to breathe. I'm not trying to go all wombo combo kill people. I think Factum's kind of silly. Again, not really my vibe. So yeah, we're thinking overhaul. I'm starting to fall off of Night Eye. The more I talk about Night Eye and the more I like theory craft Night Eye, the less and less excited I am to play him. Like, yeah, I'm really struggling to hop on the Night Eye train. Unfortunately, everyone I talk to about this game is like, you just play your favorite character, right? You just pick your favorite character, and chances, and like 90% of the time, they will have a character card that is playable, right? Which is like super valid, and is a great idea. The problem is my favorite character is Kendo. So that makes that tough when your favorite character is not in the game. But oh well. Yeah, Night Eye's cheese. I like cheese. The problem is that like Night Eye's cheese doesn't even work. Like, he almost wants to be a mill character, but he isn't. He's this weird like control shell that's meant to just like stall out the game and stay alive until he just gets a bunch of speed built up and then runs you over. And I'm not really the stall player. I could be, but it's like you mill them for 3, you remove all the non-attacks you find, and then your stuff gets speed, right? Like, that's the idea. You can mill them, but then his attacks don't only facilitate it. His attacks are more like turn sculpty. Yeah. Oh yeah, no. I'm aware she has an attack. Oh, believe me. This is my favorite card in the game. This is without a doubt my favorite card in the game. So yeah, she's got an attack, and I be playing it. Oh, I be playing that attack. But unfortunately, that's about it. That's about all she's got. Yeah, right? It's rough to not have the Class 1B. We only have like 2 in the game. Where's Class 1B? We just have like Plant Girl and the annoying kid, Monoma. Justice for Class 1B, am I right? Where are they at? Hopefully next set. I'm a little fuzzy on the timing of things, but I'm pretty sure next set takes place around the Class 1A, Class 1B practice match arc. I can't remember if Jetburn's before or after. Stero won all mids and then used Palm Strike to kill. What is Palm Strike? Let me go back to my move searcher. Get out of Amajiki. Where's Blue Flame Palm Strike? Oh, we have Tetsu. Yeah, I forgot. We do have him. We doth have him. So kill him with Palm Strike, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 card revealed by to your momentum, discard the rest. So you just like smash a powerful 3 Palm Strike? Well, if you're playing all mids... Oh. Wait, no, you're playing Sero under Chaos here. Maybe. The Kendo attack. Yeah, Funny Punch. Focus attack. I love it. My favorite card. Easily my favorite card. Love that card. All my heart. Maybe. If we're playing Sero 1, wouldn't we rather just like shock him? Oh no, this is the shock one. Never mind. I don't know what it's called with the Kendo attack. It is Focus Attack, colloquially known as Funny Punch. Jetburn after the work study that came after the 1B exercise. Yeah, right? Because it was 1B, 1A exercise, then the Jetburn fight with the Nomu, and then the next season. So, like, fingers crossed we get 1B. Focus Attack isn't in... oh, yeah, Sero 1. Yeah, we could totally Focus Attack Sero 1. Yeah, no, if you're playing, don't play Palm Strike. Just play, oh, wait, how are we Palm Striking in Sero 1? Can use a Palm Strike to kill? Palm Strike's Fire, Death, Chaos. You can't Palm Strike in Sero 1. Focus Attack Sero 1. So... You totally could. Funny Punch there is sweet. Yeah, you totally could. I personally prefer Uwabami as my Funny Punch user of choice. Granted, I haven't looked at order mids. They might be better, but I like Uwabami. Let me pull up Uwabami. Let me talk you through Uwabami, because I think Uwabami is sick. Oh, yeah. And she should have a Palm Strike attack. She should have way more attacks than just 1, but alas. But no, that makes... Yeah. Kendo should have a Palm Strike attack. That makes sense. Uwabami. So she is, at the start of your rival's end phase, you add a card from your card pool to your hand. It can come up. It's kind of whatever. It lets you block with your attacks. It lets you block with Focus Attack, which is a +1 mid. Right? So you can block with your focus attacks now and not lose them. But what makes her crazy is she has Enhance. If you move 3 cards from your discard pile and your next printed 3 damage attack, you get -1 difficulty and +1 damage. So, because you need to end your strings with Focus Attack, but Focus Attack is a 5 diff card, and you want to play it, it's a combo of mid-mid, so you need to play it as your 3rd attack, so you're playing on an 8? Well, you're playing on a 7. What Uwabami says is it says you're playing on a 6, which is much more reasonable, and it gets +1 damage. So now you're hitting for 13. Right? So now it's just a 6 mid for 13. Just off of that. Order mid does include Reverse Throw and Electric Jolt. I need to read those cards. I'm gonna look at that. I will take a look at that. But and then also, her last ability is Enhance once per turn your turn. You add a printed 3 damage attack from your discard pile to your hand. Which means not only can you loop back your focused attacks, you don't even need to draw them. If you start checking these, it's the same as drawing them, because now they're in rotation and Uwabami can grab it back. So like, the bad thing about focused attack is that your deck is entirely built around it, and you only have 4. So you don't draw it, you're kind of in trouble. But thanks to Uwabami, it means you almost always have access to Focus Attack, and then once you have 1, you just loop it back forever. So I really like Uwabami, because she just encourages the Focus Attack game plan so much. And really facilitates it. Let me look at Sero mid. Let's look at what mid Sero can do. Let's go order mid attacks. We get Reverse Throw and Electric Jolt. Let me just go hunt those down real quick. we get Jolt. Momentum, flip counter on foundation, best items completely blocked. So it's one damage step. Stun 1. Okay. With order, you now have the uncommon Rappa foundation to commit and flip on the second attack instead of successful check to play focus attack. That is nice. That's the big thing. So the biggest thing with this deck, the biggest thing with focus attack is resolving the third focus attack, right? Resolving focus attack is your third attack. And with Uwabami, it makes it very facilitatable. With this, you have to hit it on a 7, which is doable, but you have to commit your foundations, which is kind of rough. So Jolt's cool. I like Jolt. The problem with Jolt is that it's built to be this card that it has stun 1, which is great. It makes them blocking our focus. I think the idea, I haven't played it yet. I need to play it in tourney so I can really get a grasp of what the deck's trying to do. But I think focus attack, your main plan is you're playing all mids. Well, Sero takes this out of the question because you can make them whenever you want. But the idea is you just need to make this focus attack impossible to block, right? Either A, they're going to block all your mids before it and not have anything to block the actual focus attack, or they're going to be eating your mids before it and try to block the focus attack, right? It's one of those two things. So we need to try to get those mids out of their hand so they can't try to block the focus attack. So a couple ways of doing that is A, committing foundations, so they can't beat the speed of focus attack, or ripping mids out of their hand. I have Future Charge. That's in my life deck? Yeah, I got Future Charge in my life deck. Yeah, I have opinions on this, and we'll get to those. I have strong opinions on this card. I think it's very medium. So, Electric Jolt. So, let's look at its abilities, right? The Momentum Flip is like, if we get it there, cool, we get an extra stun 1 later. Sure, okay, that's fine. And then if this attack is completely blocked, it still deals 1 damage during the damage step. So it guarantees at least 1 damage, and it goes to our momentum. The problem is this attack doesn't incentivize blocking. They're gonna want to just take the 4, let it go to our momentum, and then we get an extra stun, so it effectively says stun 2. When what I can instead do, in Life Uwabami, we get Net Gun Surprise, which is a 4 diff, 3 mid for 3 with stun 2. Don't worry about the response. It doesn't do anything. It's just a 4 diff that says stun 2, right? Which is essentially the same as this card, but it's also 3 damage, which means it can loop back off of Uwabami. But this and Net Gun, I think, do like the same thing. They don't block your first 2 mids, just pass and don't focus attack them. Yeah, no, it's what you do. Yeah. That's why in Life Uwabami, we play this throw. We play reverse. Oh, reverse throw. Yeah. I forgot that Deku has order in life. So yeah, I have reverse throw in my Uwabami build. It's the same thing. This is one of your starters. You just play a reverse throw. And if they block it, you go off to the races and focus attack them. And if they don't block it, you hit them for 5, draw your card, and pass. Right? And you're like, sure, it's 5-3 damage. It's a free 5 damage. It's better than stun when you pick. Oh, you commit. Oh, that's valid. You do get to pick. That's pretty good. So in that case, it's better than Net Gun. Because Net Gun's good because you can loop it back, but you don't do it super often. It does come up. But yeah, this is nice. It pings him down. It goes to your momentum. It's effectively the same thing as stun 2, but you get to pick. So it's better than stun 2. I like Jolt. I'm rocking with Jolt. It's a high block. So I have to remember that, but that's good. And then yeah, reverse throw is an excellent starter. The best starters in this, wait, do we get Haymaker still? Oh, we lose Haymaker. This is like the best starter in the deck. You lead with this? Oh, it's so good. Leading with Haymaker feels so good. So that's unfortunate, but I could see it. Sero lets us draw if they block, right? Yeah. This card's kind of cute. We stuff their pool, make it hard to block. I can maybe see an argument for that. If they don't block it, they commit one. I think reverse throw is better. because we can't pass off. The thing with the starter, so something a focus punch deck needs is a starter card, right? It is, you need an attack that plays your first. There's like 3 different kinds of cards you need. I was thinking of a mid-range new character though. I suggest Overhaul. Okay, I was thinking of Overhaul. I was building Overhaul earlier. I really like him. I think that might be where we go. I think we might build Overhaul as our deck. Every time a Haymaker? Yeah, I know, right? It's like, I get Haymaker. It's so good. So there's 3 attacks you need in a Focus Punch deck. So you need a 3rd attack, which is your Focus Punch. You need an attack to start your combo, and you need a 2nd attack, right? Your first attack should be something you can play as a first, and you'd want to, preferably, you would like to be able to pass off of it, right? So the reason why like Reverse Punch and Haymaker are so good is because if they just let it through, that means they're holding cards to maybe deal with your punch later. And you don't really want your punch getting dealt with. So you'd like to be able to, if they not block, be able to pass and be good. So the reason why Reverse Throw and Haymaker are so nice, because they both say draw a card, you get to play them, they refund themselves, and then if they just take the damage, cool, you get your free damage, you keep your card advantage up, then you just get to build and pass, right? And you're waiting until they block one of those starters. And once they block a starter, then you go. Then you go to your mid card. You need a card to play in between your 2 starters, preferably a 4 diff, right? That way you're going 5-5, and then 6 on Uwabami. Oh, if you're playing Uwabami, 6 on the Funny Punch. If you're playing Sero, 7 on the Punch. But you preferably want a 4 diff to play in the middle. And my, granted, this Uwabami deck is pre-set 4. This is a set 3 Uwabami deck. And in that deck, my 4 diffs of choice were Future Charge and Net Gun. Future Charge is just, it's a 4 diff that says you draw a card, so it replaces itself, so you just keep your card advantage up. If you really want to, if they let the reverse throw slide and you have a Future Charge, but you still don't want to focus attack them, and like your hand is, if your hand is like flooded with attacks, you can go focus attack Future Charge and try to draw into foundations to build out and pass with. I would like to cut this card because all it says is draw. It just says draw card. I would like to cut it. It doesn't really do that much. So it's very cuttable, but it's in there as your second card. Your other second card is Net Gun, which is a 4 diff that says stun 2. It sets up your focus attack. It lets you stun 2 into a focus attack. That's really it. Your second, because like, the idea is you want to kill them with a focus attack. You want to make the focus attack be like a 12 speed, 15 damage hit that just nukes them, right? I don't need to really chip them down, so I'd rather have my attacks before have more utility. So like this, just saying stun 2, good, and I don't care if I can't activate the response. Stun 2 is good enough. And then if you go Haymaker into this, you get stun 4. They're not blocking the punch. They're just not, because you can make your punch 12 speed. So they're just not blocking that. And you're just punching them. And since you can loop back punches, we don't need to focus on... I'm again talking about this in the context of Uwabami. But since we can loop our punches, we don't have, like, a one-shot kill combo. What we can do is we can just do 2 punch combos. We can go, like... I can go, like, reverse throw, draw, future charge, draw, funny punch, hit you for 1,000,000, right? Drop you down to half health, pass... Then on my next turn, loop back the funny punch, go Haymaker stun 2, Net Gun stun 2, kill you with the second funny punch. So we have a more repeatable game plan. So this deck really needs starters and it needs mid cards. This is Jolt's a mid card. This is a good 4 diff. It gives us value in stun and does a bit of chip damage. Jolt's a great mid card. A great second play. Tape Toss is cool, but Reverse Throw is better because this is a starter. It's a 5 diff. It's a starter, but we can't pass off of this because we're just stunning them and passing doesn't do anything. So we don't really want to play that. But I am thinking Overhaul might be the pick. But I love Funny Punch, so I want to talk about Funny Punch. This card's bad. This is interesting. It's a starter. It's a 2 diff, which sucks, and I don't think we can really pass off of this. Nope. No. I'd love to replace this. This is a great starter. I think we just keep the reverse throw. I love this card. Oh, we get access to these. No. Ooh, this is a fun mid. This is a fun second card. If they block our first, which is what we're waiting for. If they don't block our first, we just pass. If they block our first, we play this. Gets +1, so it's 3 mid for 4. This can be looped back off of... Oh, wait, no, we're not playing Wubami. 3 mid for 4. Then we can lose 2 health, and if it's not blocked, they commit 2. So either we're getting stun 2, or we're getting a mid block out of their hand. Or they can half block it, right? Either it says stun 2, or we rip a card out of their hand. Pretty good. Tape Swing and Sero 1's version of Focus Attack. You buff it to 36, say mid, and they eat it. Tape Swing? Wait, what? You buff it 36? Oh wait, is this the Ultra I just did? Oh, is Sero 1's version of Focus Attack? I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Oh, you can change its zone multiple times. You can't complete, and you just eat half of it no matter what. Any number of times. Oh, so it essentially has like powerful 2. And then you can change it off of like Sero and stuff, and you just make it humongous. So like, honestly, that'd be really funny. If we wanted to build like a Mega Greed version of the deck, we could play Tape Swing and Funny Punch in the same deck with a bunch of zone changing cards. And then our kill combo, what we do, we try to one-shot them by going Sero once per game, look at their hands, see what they have, rip a card, and then make it, and if like rip any mids out of their hand, and then make it so they only have highs or lows, and if they're stuck on all lows, we just Sero enhance, make everything highs, so they can't block, and then we just go chunk all of our zone switching into a huge Tape Swing into something, and follow it up with a Funny Punch, and we Funny Punch them for like 13. Yeah, right. So you do a bunch of foundation change zone. So you like play a card. I don't want to play this on a 6. Yeah, you just go like Tape Swing. Trying to think of the best way to do it. You could like lead Tape Swing, make it humongous, Sero once per game, rip their block out of their hand once you think you can kill them, hit them for a ton, right? Hit them for half their health, play a card in the middle, some easy 4 diff that you can check on a 5, make it happen, then play a Funny Punch on a 7, and then hit them for switch the zone so they can't block it, and hit them for the rest of their health bar. And you have a OT. We're on like Sero OTK. We just sculpt until we find Tape Swing, Funny Punch, and a 3rd attack. And then the name of the game becomes... yeah, he has a foundation. You guys keep talking about this foundation. Let me look at this. Ah, yes, we play this. That's huge. That lets us go 5, 5. Oh, that lets us play everything on a 5. Yeah, we just play our whole combo on a 5. Right? So you just make it super easy to check. So now the name of the game is it's Sero Stall. We stall the game until we sculpt our hand and we get our kill combo, and then we OTK them. Right? Maybe poking them here and there. So maybe like some good pokes. Oh, so the momentum thing is huge. Yeah, so like, yeah, stuff like the spark to get momentum, to start charging up momentum, right? That we can pump into a Tape Swing, and we can flip it, commit their foundations, right? But stuff to pump into Tape Swing. We can commit anything they have to stop our attacks, to like lower our power. Because we don't care about speed, because we're going to make it so they can't block. Maybe I throw this together. Maybe I... Let's go. Maybe I, Oh, I gotta sign in. Oh, what's my login? I don't even remember. I might need to just register a new account. So that's... Oh, not Y register. I need to do this. I might need to make a new one. And oh, I hit the caps lock. I might need to make a new account. Oh, jeez. I am just not. What? Maybe I already have the username. I should probably already have the username. I don't know what my password is, though. Oh, I got it. All right, cool. Never mind. Sick. Create new deck. Oh, those are decks I made last year when I first found out about the game. I have a lot of those. What if backup plan mid focus attack, then future is now into... We end with tape. We go... You could go mid focus attack tape swing. You totally could do that. It's greedier. But could. You can also get good impression on order. I need to look at what that is. But I'm gonna name this just Sarah OTK. Create. Alright. So now if I go here, let's start adding stuff, right? Yeah, okay, cool. So let's get Sarah in there. Going under order. And then good impression. Oh, I have this. I own this card. Yeah. Yeah, we super play this. The future is now... There's a promo card from the... Oh, I've heard about that. Let me look at that. Let me get the Rappa thing in here. Rappa at 4. Next attack, it's +2 speed, +2 damage. I ignore its progressive difficulty. Only one copy of this ability can be played. Oh, and we ignore its progressive. That's actually perfect, because I needed another action. Because my deck is playing Ready, Set, Go, which I think has fallen off. I feel like this is not super relevant anymore. I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong. And it felt like, okay. This feels like a better version of Ready, Set, Go. Yeah, I'm super down to rock with this. Let me get our attacks. Let's get our attacks figured out. First and foremost, let me get these sorted. So obviously we need 4 focus attack. And then we need 4 of a, unfortunately, 2 check in our deck that requires a lot of checks, but we have stuff to, oh, that was side. We have stuff to supplement. Oh, it's banned. I haven't looked at the bans. I don't know what's even legal. It's that, well, good to know. That would have been really awkward if I rocked up to Attorney and went Ready, Set, Go. Shoot. All right, well, that explains why I haven't seen it. That's, yeah, I was like, that explains why I haven't seen that card around recently. Okay, fair enough. All right, so now we have, and then I need, I have the, oh no, that's next kick. Huh. Remember how I was talking about starters? This is a starter. We lead with this. We say enhance, we commit a foundation, we go, if you don't block this, I draw 2. And then we just end the enhance step. And then if they don't block it, we draw our 2 cards. We build out, we pass, and we're chilling. And then as soon as they block this, combo out. I want to try this. I like this a lot. This is a starter, for sure. It's a Haymaker replacement. Tormenting Glare? I don't know if I put Jolt in yet, but I'm going to. I like this as a mid combo thing. This is fun to stuff the pool. I don't know if it's what we really want to be doing, though. Pitch Momentum? No. That's actually really funny, but no. Not quite. Pretty sure, right? I'm like, it does what we want. It does what we want it to do. That's what's important. It does what we want it to do. This gives us stun too, but I don't think it's enough. That doesn't work. Powerful 3, stun 1. Discard momentum. I don't know if we want to be like, because we're gonna be here's the thing, we're gonna be getting momentum, but what do we want to be spending it on, right? I don't know if this is what we want to be spending that on. Yeah, right? Jolt's great. I love Jolt. Jolt's perfect for this deck. Range. Just got top card of your deck. Second plus like speed equal to the printed difficulty. That's great. That's almost good. It's almost a starter. It just has... There's nothing to pass off of. I don't know if I want to pass off of We Popped a Foundation. You know what I mean? I mean, yeah, discarding off of Papa Foundations and Dare. I'll keep it in mind. We'll keep it in mind. It does let us eat. It makes him eat 6 damage, and if not, it's just future charge. It doesn't guarantee a draw, but it's big. I don't know if we want to be getting him to deadlock. We want to be killing them as fast as possible. We're not discarding cards. Einstein was 2. Wait, if your rival has no cards on card... Oh, they add. 1 card from the card, pull it face up, and draw a card. Okay, and it's a 2 for 7? With it's not a good starter. I don't like Tape Lash as a starter because I can't pass off this. We add a card to their card pool, which effectively makes this now a 3-speed with stun 1. It's 3-speed. They can block it on a 5. We can kind of, I guess we can combo off. And they can just not take it and chunk for 7. It's a good bait, right? We play it down. It's a really easy block. We set up a stun 1. Here's an easy block. If they take the bait and block it, now they have 2 cards in their card pool, and we just kind of combo out. Actually, yeah. It's more... yeah, I like that. So, like, we can't pass off of this, but it's so easy to block that it works more of, like... It works as more of a bait. Yeah. It disrupts them scalping, so it's a starter in its own way, whereas instead of, like, trying to be, like, something we just get value off of that we can pass off of and be fine, now it's, like, actually instead, because the whole goal is if they block it, we start the combo, right? I'm just going to give you something that's really easy to block, and that you're going to want to block. And if you don't block it, eat 7, and then have a card in your card pool, and then maybe we can be, like, get greedy and keep going. And it has this, like, secret stun 1 that also works to set up the neck. Like, that's why Haymaker is so good, because it works if you pass or not. Because it has, like, the idea of you play it, you draw a card, you can pass. But it also has this little stun, too. So if you keep going, you get benefit off of that. I can see Tape Lash. I can totally see Tape Lash. No, we're not playing weapons. That's already in there. We're not writing Foundations. And this isn't supposed to get... No, that's not what I want. I need more mid cards. I need some 4 diffs. That's not gonna work. And that's a combo kick. That's not quite good enough. It's a 7 diff. Alright, wow. It's a 5. No. No. What gets my standing still? This card is begging to be like, use me as a starter, but I don't think it's good enough. It's not. It's not good enough. Or it's not as good as the other stuff. Oh, here's what you mentioned, Tormenting Glare. If you have Desperate Times as a 0 diff foundations, you also get triggered with Tape Lash. Oh, sick. We'll get to foundations later. I'm gonna start with attacks. Their check during this attack gets -1 if forever has 3 or more cards in their hand. Your next attack gets -2 dip. Ooh. Ooh. Because then it's like if they only have 2 cards in their hand, we Sero rip 1 and they just die, right? So it's like. I like this card, but as like a 2 of. You know, I don't know if I want to play a high number of this thing. I feel like there's better cards I'd want to lead with than Glare. I get that it helps make our stuff easier later on, but it's only if they have a bunch of cards in hand. Our combo kill already Sero rips 1, because I could use it defensively, but I'd rather use it offensively to guarantee we can kill them. And I wouldn't try to kill them if they have 4 and try to rip them down. Yeah, no. I don't think we play Glare. 5, I fail this card. No, that's bad. We don't want to lose the information. Ooh. Oh. So it just has stun 1. Put a foundation that was built this turn. No, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. Man. Huh. So it's just guaranteed momentum. So that's foundation and drive. Unflip the foundation. No, I don't think that's doing what we want it to do. Like, there are a lot of cards here that are, like, good cards. They just don't... I need cards that facilitate our game plan. No. We have no way to set that up. Freeze our Alpha Nation actually we're not doing that. Just attack deals damage. Freeze Foundation. I don't think we have any slams that we're starting with. We need momentum, right? Plus Ultra is a fine start. I'm gonna have to look that up. We need momentum, right? That is true. We'll just type the cards with the deck. Cool. We can change our zone anyway. I like this. This is a fun mid. This is a fun mid combo card of we just go play our starter, we go into then we go into this, we stack their deck, and now we make it so like even if you have a block for our swing or focus attack, I'm gonna make it really hard for you to pass it. And it's a +1 low. I like that. I'm here for that. After you block with this card, your rival must play an attack as their next attack form or discard a card. As breaker 1, okay. After you place attack, it's supposed to know each card committed to pass its check. No. No. We're trying not to die, so we don't really want 10 or less health, but it's also not terrible if it happens. Oh, +2 different. Yeah, no, we don't want that. Okay. What'd you say? Plus Ultra? Oh. Oh, this thing. When attempting to block with this card, reduce the speed of your rival's attack to 0. Oh! Yeah. Okay. Let's just stay alive. Right? That's huge. We just make anything they throw at us that's really fast, just make it 5. And then as a first enhance, we can just, if we get momentum, just bip a momentum, double our speed or damage. Just make something fat. And if we do the combo right, where at the end of our line, we know their hand, we know they can't block whatever we have, we just double it, and we can ascend. If we're on, like, let's say we're on Funny Punch, right? Funny Punch is a 12. We can hit him for 24. Potentially unblockable. I like this. This probably even goes in my life Uwami deck. Okay, what are we on? Plus, okay, plus Ultra Smash. Oh, plus Ultra Smash. But I like that. I really like that card in Sarah 1. That helps a lot. Because the big thing is staying alive so we can sculpt our hand. Right? Yeah, this thing. I like it because I know yeah, we need momentum. So we're fine to like we can unflip. It's a 5 for 5, which is good. This card almost feels like a little this doesn't feel like it's doing enough. You know what I mean? I'm not reading this like, "Oh, I need this in my deck." I'm like, "Oh, it's helpful. That could work." And on a 5 diff, I don't know if that's enough. Let me see what we have for attacks so far. Yeah, we have 2 combo enders. We have 2 mids and 2 starters. I think this is perfect, actually. This attack's good. We have 2 for each phase. We have 2 starters, 2 second plays, and 2 combo enders. I need to get this out of the stupid side. Uwami cannot use the momentum ability, plus she can only do the block. Yeah, but like being able to live is a big thing. This deck doesn't have a lot of defense. It's not a lot of defense. So being able to just be like, your thing's 5 speed can make the difference of you dying versus not dying. Uwami has a lot of sculpting, right? So I have a lot of like 1 mod blocks. So I can block pretty okay, but like if they just throw something at me that's humongous, I need a card that just says, no, it's 5. I don't die. Like, that's the problem with Uwami, is she can just get run. If she gets run over, like, I have no way to really stop that. So plus Ultra is really nice being able to just be like, no. And I need a replacement for Ready, Set, Go anyway. So having a card that just says you don't die is super epic. But we're not talking about that right now. I'm talking about Sero. I like this attack lineup. I think this is good. What do we have for, let me go block zone. We are low on mid blocks, but our foundations, I think, are just gonna take care of that. We have a lot of high blocks, so I need to avoid high blocks on foundations, which we are clearly not doing very well. It's all highs. We have a ton of highs. Ugh. But, like, I like this attack lineup. I think 24 attacks is good. It is a lot of attacks. We do want to be a little more low to the ground. Like, I want to play, like, a 50 card deck. Oh, I haven't looked at the overhaul life cards. I need to do that. My Uwami deck is very outdated. I need to build overhaul still. We'll do that later. We'll build overhaul later. I want to work at this. I think I want to slim this down a bit though, because I'd like to play I want to play 50 cards. So what don't I need? I don't need a ton of 4 diff. Let's see. What can I cut? What don't I need a ton of? I don't need a ton of combo enders. Like, I can cut, especially because you're too high. I don't know which one's better at just killing people. I think focus attack is better at just killing people. So I'm going to cut this down to 2. And if my goal is to play 2, like, 5 diff combo killers, I'm totally down to play double focused attack. I'm down just as much as I am to play focus attack plus tape swing. So I think tape swing to 2 is good. Takes you down to 22. And then I can go... I don't want 4 lash. I want jolts. Maybe 3 engine rush. Or no, 3 precision. There we go. Then I do a 4-3 split of each piece. So I have 2 starters, 1 4 of, 1 3 of, 2 middle, 1 4 of, 1 3 of, and then our combo enders is just a 4 and a 2. So we have 6 line toppers. Right? Sarah's gonna be letting us draw cards too, which is nice. Like, we're gonna be going through cards. Right? He's like, if they partial block, we draw 2. Is Reciproc Extend also a good mid card? Just a 4 diff draw card? Sometimes. Wait, yeah, that sounds epic. Cool. So, extend. Oh, that was a lot of extends. Oh, it only gives kicks. It is nice. 4 mid for 4 on a 4 diff that just says we draw. That's nice. We're only buffing kicks. Let's see if Sarah... So we can... We want to be doing Engine Rush before we would Reciproc Extend anyway. So we don't get the buff. I like the... I like the disruption we get from Seal Strike. And this is just too good. No, I don't think it makes the cut. It's close. I think I value the... What's its block zone? Actually, its block zone's gonna make or break the card. It's a mid? Ooh, okay. It's a 3 mid. I think I'd rather take my +1 low over a +3 mid. Close. Good card. Good card. Not quite... Doesn't quite make the cut. Yeah, this card's crazy. Maybe 3. I don't want to overload on it, because it is a +2 high. I think 3 is good. This I'd love to overload on. The thing I do, I have 2 tabs open, one with the list and one with the search. That's a good idea. But no, yeah, definitely a good suggestion. Alright. Now the hard part of building the deck, the foundations. Because there's always just so many foundations. Alright, chat. Start lobbing out your order foundation recommendations. I'm just gonna start reading. After rival blocks an attack, draw on card, playable committed. Playable while committed? Blocks an attack, though, is kind of rough. No. No thanks. Would you block with this card? Draw a card with the blocked attack. Have to throw it as damage. No. Ooh, Foresight, though. Yeah. Oh, yes, please. We want that. This is going to help us kill people. All the Seros at one? That makes sense. Due to rival effect to destroy after rival plays and ability on non-energy. It's kind of fun. Oh, I don't like that card. That card's rough. Yeah, when they block. Yeah, I don't like that because it means I feel like from what I've done, from the testing I've done, blocking with attacks feels really bad because you want to be, you know, using them to kill people, and if you leave an attack in your hand, it's probably because you want to use it next turn. So like the chances of them blocking with an attack, I feel like are relatively low. Like I don't think I want to rely on someone blocking with an attack. I feel like that is a recipe for disaster. I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong. Yeah, Season Brawlers seem sick. I really like that. But, like, are they really gonna... It's playable while committed, though, which is nice. And we can just flip it. The only thing is it is a high block, right? And, like, we're already overloaded on highs. I think if we'll keep it, if we need another high block, it gets in. I think that's what we'll do. If we need a high block, it gets in, but if not, I'd like to leave it out. So we want... Attacks only have better blocks? Oh. That's valid. We'll see. We'll see. Let me look at my, I'll look at my high zone count at the end, and if I need more highs, I'll put it in. But right now, we're a little scarily overloaded on highs. We definitely want Gotcha. This card's awesome. I like tape. Super like tape. We either get a zone change on Tape Lash, or we just flip it -2 speed. I'll go 3 on that. Hit a foundation, change the zone of your attack. Sure. Oh, yeah. It being a unique is kind of rough. That makes you only want to play it at like a 2 of. Oh, then it's good to block with. No, I'll do it 3. That 1 mid block is nice. So we just get to play it, and then any further copies we find, we just block with them. And then we can find a way to flip this later with other cards. And once it's flipped, we can play another one. I'm not super high on that. Fruit of Labor is a 1-of? Alright. Oh, yeah. I'm here for that. If they try to flood us, just... Yeah. I like 3. I think 3 feels nice. Yeah, requesting assistance. Good spam helps us check stuff. Ooh. Charger stun. Ooh. 1, 2. That doesn't matter at that point. Okay. This can get in, but it's not at super high numbers. Whoops. I don't know if I want it at 2 or 3. We'll do 2. 2 feels good. I like 2. Let's do 2. Let's do 2. Pitch a momentum. Destroy mineral finish. On a unique. I like that. Oh, I should be doing the. I should be going by diff. I should be doing that. Let's start at 0. Let's get our spams. I love Foresight. On the top card, you discard. Due to a rival's effect? I don't know if that's gonna come up. And that card's cool. I don't like Kiss. After rival draws any number of cards in that contest. I think 12 spam's enough, right? Yeah. Oh no, that's plenty. That's plenty. Let's go on diffs. So this might get in, we'll see. Nope, that's not gonna happen. It's a little hard to set up. But it's just a hard once per turn, like it just gets up. But you could whiff it pretty easily. Are we block ready? Are we gonna be blocking super often? I don't know. After this card enters your discard pile, enhance their attack. Destroy the top card of your deck. Discard a card and draw a card. Ooh, I don't like the 4 diff though. I like this card. I don't know if I like the 4 diff. Then we just get to give something big. Look at the top. Make sure we can pass our next check. If we don't, we just discard it and draw it. Actually, I'd like this. Yeah. Yeah, right? I feel like saving Bakugo just never happens. I really like this card. I don't like the 4 diff, but man, I like that card. We are not building during the enhanced step. Eh. Destroy Foundation if this deck deals no damage, draw a card. No. Ooh, I like Ice Gliding a lot. I'm a huge Ice Gliding stan. I'll play 3 of it. Yeah, right? I'm like, it keeps our 3 diffs off our top, and if we find like a nice 3 diff that's we want, we can just draw it. So I like that a lot. And then when we pop it, we get to buff our stats, so we still get value. So I like it a lot. I love this card. I'm super high on Ice Gliding. Maybe. EX or kick, it's supposed to speed. Kick, what's it supposed to speed? It's defense. Yeah, right? I love Ice Gliding. I got the one of fruit. Tape. Let's see. Bonds. No, that card's bad. I actually don't like this card. I have it in Uwabami. I've never been like, I'm so glad I have note taking. It's like, fine. I do like self-sack. I like self-sack for the kill turn. It's also a +1 low block. I put it in the side. Whoops. Back up. Flip, draw one. If it's not the first enhancement, it has to discard. Ooh, call for backup. Yeah, I'm here for that. I'm here for that. Flip. The stack speed is at least double its printed speed. It gets +2 or -2 damage. We're not going for speed. Okay, let's look at 2s. Oh, blow printed is not good. No. I already got that. Let's look at those. Slosh seems not great. If they have momentum, they're never making a recheck. I don't know if that's gonna come up. Yeah, right? Calling for backup? Yeah, we're just drawing cards all day. Oh, that's a whole lot of stuff. Eh. Ooh, I'm gonna be blowing up my foundations. Maybe set up for this and make it so that our non-arrival, because the whole point is like we don't care how many foundations they have. We're ripping cards out of their hands, so like they can't block anyway. We just make a funny punch. This brings a funny punch up to 17. That makes it a 9 speed for 17. That can kill people. Yeah, I'm super down for this card. I am super down. Ooh, I don't know how often that's gonna come up. Oh, I do like it. And then if we make it to, it's a 6 check. And if we make it to deadlock, our stuff gets huge. I want to put this in. I need to look and see if it works, but I really want to make this work. In terms of difficulty, we have less foundations than your rival. Destroy the tickets with your hand. Oh, I mean, it's kind of cute. If they don't, we play our starter, they don't block it. We're like, all right, cool, pop this, grab it back, and then pass. Grab it back, then we just build out pass. I could see this as a 2 of. That could work, but that's a little silly. Weapon, no. That's kind of cool. I don't want to play a lot of 2 diffs though, you know what I mean? Speed, after I'm actually play block with throw attack. Yeah, right? And then it's like, if they do block it, well, cool. Plan successful, we go off to the races and we start combo killing them, right? It makes our starters better. Yeah, right? Draw 2 cards, get it back, and then do it next turn. It just makes our just plays a little more insulated. Move foundation, rival makes strength with 6. So they fail, it gets +2 or -1 speed. We're not going for speed. We don't need speed. We need our momentum. No. Oh, that's problematic for us. This is like a sideboard card. Actually, I'm just gonna toss that in the sideboard. If they have like say this card in their deck, we can side this in and try to get rid of it. I'm not worried about them drawing cards. I mean, I guess I kind of am, but you don't need speed. No. Smash, no. Ooh, play while committed, though, is really nice. If they try to stun us, we just stun this, flip it. And then this is also attack into all the new Shia Seikai guys that when we playing cards from their discard pile, if something leaves your discard pile, we just flip it. This is a sideboard card. It's a really good sideboard card, though. We're not playing enough stun. No. Weapon attack? No. After you block an attack, discard your block from a card. No, it's a 4 check. No, thank you. This is funny, but that might come up. For our kill turn, we just flip it. I think it's slower, but it's humongous. I don't know. No. No. We don't have enough stuns. We only have 7 stuns and charges total. I don't think we have enough to make this work. Especially off of a remove. This is way easier to set up than this. And then I've already looked at all these. Is this banned? Is this still legal?
Unexpected Hero is funny with once per game, and Tape Swing you give 0 Fs about speed. Yeah, right? Like, we don't really care about her speed. So that's really nice. The problem is we can only do one or the other. And you want to be doing both. Right? I want to be Sarah once per game and committing it, drawing a card, and then flipping it to give our Tape Swing minus +3 damage. So pass towards legal? Okay, bet. I couldn't remember. Because I know this card is like kind of cracked. I don't know if we play it though. Maybe if we need mids. I think this card's fun for damage pumping. It's also a 2 mid block. It's better than this. This is a fun 2-of. I don't know if that really works for us. It's a good card. I just don't know if it's good in this deck. We're not really stuffing their pool. That's not really our plan. Yeah, right. So it's like, we can't. It's just not that great. I don't want to discard them on their turn. I want to do it on mine. Because what I want to do is wait till they have a low number of cards in hand. So when we can go for the kill combo, then what I can do is I can then, say, once per game, peek at their hand, get rid of any mid blocks they have, and then I can leave them with only highs and lows. And preferably, say they have 3 cards in hand. Preferably I Sero once per game, and they have like 2 high blocks and a mid. And then I get to take out their mid, and now that they only have highs, I make my tape swing and focused attack lows, so they just can't block them. So we just guarantee the OTK, right? And then if they play a card that's like, if I know they're going to kill me, and then I can like hold the, and of course, like if before that, I know they're going to kill me, I can once per game to make sure I live. But the idea is we once per game on our turn, so we get to see their hand, take out something that they can use to survive, and then guarantee a kill. Right? We can use it to ensure that we win the game. This card's kind of fun to give a -3 speed. When they give it a damage bonus, we just lineage. Commit this. No speed. We stay alive. I'm going to throw it in there and see if we want to cut it later. Yeah, 0 changes. Yeah, right? So, like, everything, you just change your zone to what they don't have. Highs left hand. Yeah, like, that's what I'm saying, right? So we just look at their hand, and we just take out whatever, like, block zone they don't have. Because I also want to make sure they can't half block our stuff. So the idea is, like, we preferably want to catch them on a single mid, and then 2 of the same high or low zones. So we can rip the mid so they can't half block us, and then make everything the opposite zone they have. So they just cannot block. Oh, this is funny. Oh, that's also good. I'm going to throw it in, and we're just going to start cutting the 2-diffs based on... Whoa. Excuse me. We're going to start cutting 2-diffs based on their block zones, essentially, because these are all good. So let's go to our deck, and let's see. This deck's going to be way too big. Oh, my nose. But to use the once per turn, they have to complete block you first. Oh, it's a once per game after. Oh, I see. Okay, that plan isn't as good then. So then, yeah, we use it primarily defensively to not die, and then if they decide to full block something during our combo, I can just be like, all right, I'll once per game rip your hand to shreds, guarantee kill you. Go be chill. Yeah, I have 56 foundations. I need to get that to like 30. So let's look at our diffs. So we have way too many. So obviously it's like way too many two diffs, right? I have a ton of techie 2 diffs that we need to cut down. So let's go block zone. I have too many highs. Where's Oh, I'm actually balanced. I have too many mids. Oh. Okay. Oh yeah, I need to cut down. So I need to cut down on mids, actually. I have too many mids. Let's see. What mids can go? I like this. I can probably skimp out on introductions. Okay, then one of these. If you can sculpt the kill hand, keep it. Then if they try to kill you, you once per game rip block next kill. Yeah, for sure. I think that's the plan. Oh, this one I needed to look at. If I could get symbols that are 2. So we need order void water. So no. Yes. That's 1. No. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. If we cut cards smartly, we can make this work. But is it worth it? Is it worth cutting specifically to make that happen? Because you have full control of you. Yeah, that makes sense, right? In that case, you choose what gets full blocked, right? So it's way easier to make that happen. But man, it would be nice to be able to just rip it on your turn. He also has your... I do like this. I think we cut this. This seems a little greedy. Let's go 0. Now I have to start cutting more evenly. Yeah, I can cut a couple more mids and then start cutting highs. I can cut introductions. Yeah, I can get rid of introductions. Whoops, I didn't mean to click on that. And then I should probably cut like a high or something. Just on 51 foundations. Oh man. Well, because yeah, also because these highs aren't going anywhere. I do need to get rid of these highs. So we need challenge. I want good impressions. So I need to cut some of these like 2 diff silly one. Oh yeah, we have a ton of 2 diffs. I need to cut public support has to go. And probably natural leader. Yeah, natural leader's gotta go. That puts us more in the ballpark. 22, yeah. I don't know if I can get my mids lower. Tape helps, but it's a crutch. Yeah. I almost like it, honestly, more for the defense, but even then, it still is like... I can cut a mid. Maybe a low. Let's cut a mid. Maybe we cut tape. Maybe we get tape out of here. Let's look at the difficulty. Am I still hyped on 2s? I still have so many 2s, though. I need to cut more twos. I need to cut lows. Oh, I can cut a lineage. This is hard. I need gotcha. Self-sacrifice, I think, is good. I also need 1 diffs. I have so many 2s. Yeah, I need to cut lineage or force to revert. Revert's like good sometimes. I think this is such nice defense though. And the name of the game is survive till we sculpt. I think we get revert out. Revert goes away, and then we're still at 46. Maybe I don't need a bunch of these. Maybe I can get away with 3 of these. They are 2s. Let's get away with 3 of these. I don't need to be constantly finding these. Anacro's good. Maybe we cut tape? Still, I just want to keep my zones right. So like now we have a ton of mids. So let's get rid of some mids. So let's cut tape. Cut tape to 0. Gets us down to 39. Our zones are pretty nice. I can maybe get rid of another mid. If I have like a 2-diff mid that I really don't want. I really like think fast. I can cut this down to 2. Because it's unique and then has no real use outside of that. Maybe cut this to 2. Go. That's very good. Block zones looking fantastic. Our difficulty is looking a bit better. Still a lot of 2 diffs, but they're all very powerful. A lot of spam, and then enough 1s to kind of keep up. I guess we could play 60 cards. Do we just play 60? I wanted to keep it thin. Yeah, because this still makes it... If we play 60, this is a third of the deck's attack, so let's play 60. 57. So that means I either need to cut 4 actions or 4... I'll do 2 and 2. Maybe we don't need a bunch of plus ultras. Futures now is really, really good. Let me see what that does to our block zones. So now we need to cut 2, and then I cut 2 lows, and then we're there. Yeah. I gotta cut 2 of these. Oh, it's actually really easy. We go... I don't need 4 foresight. 3 is fine. Maybe cut fruit. And just throw it in the side. And be like, if we get hit with water stuff, we'll just take that L game 1 and side in more copies instead of being like, maybe I find my 1 of. I think that feels better. In a game with sideboarding, it feels... Techie 1-ups are weird, because I can just side them. Now our block zones are completely even, and we're at an even 60. Yep, that's an even 60 cards, even blocks. Our diffs are pretty good. We're scaled high to 2, but oh well. And then yeah, third of our deck is attacks. I like this. This is good. We have nice block mods, right? Yeah, I like this. Boom! Sero OTK deck, which I realize is on like the wrong side of the screen because of how my chat's set up. So that's a little Akko Taco. I should have you guys over here. I can stay there. Now y'all can see. There we go, Sero OTK, a deck I was not expecting to build today, but you know me, I love Funny Punch. I do need to update Uabami too. Bet. I need to build an overhaul deck. That's what I need to do. I need to build an overhaul deck. One to just start out with. If I reload this, it should. Current deck is overhaul. Cool. All right. So the big thing is what symbol? What symbol do we run overhaul under? Oh, play 60 figured out what works and what doesn't. Yep, yeah, 60 feels good. I like the 60. All right, yeah. So overhaul. He's got Earth, Evil, and Life. Oh, what's this promo? Where does this come from? Ah. Oh, you can just add committed ones. And then it makes it a 7 low for 8. That's good. Is this in like the promo packs or something? What I could also do for the lulz, something that would be funny. I could just buy the Clash deck. Doesn't matter who I get it from. I could just pick up the Clash deck and I could just run it. I could just run the Clash deck. Oh, it's from events? Ah, interesting. Okay. It looks good. It looks real good. I could, like, run the raw... That'd be kind of a funny video idea. I just run the raw Clash deck. And then, like, upgrade it after the fact. That could be funny. Right? And then, like, once I've played it and I kind of know what it's doing, then I'm like, alright, here's how I want to build it. That's not a bad idea. I'm gonna have to move all my stuff back after this too. That's gonna be fun. Oh, actually, I could just not even... I could just move chat and then keep, like, my face. Up here. Ah, that way I'm still, like, looking in the correct direction. Right? No, you can't see it, but it's fine. That's better. So then I come back to... It's pretty good. Hey! Honestly, like, that would be fun. Just play, like, just play the raw Clash deck. Whatever happens, happens. And then afterwards be like, alright, here's how I'm gonna improve it. Like, because, like, a lot of the cards, like, I'm playing already, right? There's some in here I don't like, but For the most part, I'm playing a bunch of these cards already. Except, did I remember this one? Oh, it's like fine. Yeah, it could be chill. I hate how doof. Why is this the art they used? The art from the actual anime is way better. This looks very derpy. Unless this is a shot from the... There's no way this is a shot from the anime. This looks dumb. This can't be a shot. They also miscolored his horns. He doesn't have, like, horns, right? Does he get horns? I don't think he does. Yeah, no, that's his hair. Huh, yeah, that card's super weird. Oh well. Yeah, I could honestly just rock the... I could just rock the Clash deck. Call it good, right? That might be the play. Why do I have 4 Discord notifications? Oh, someone added me in another server. In public? Who doth there request my name? Oh, the Lorcana presales. Yeah, it's... Well, I mean, welcome to presales. Why do you say poor me? What? I'm not playing Lorcana. That game's bad. That game is silly and goofy. Alright, cool. Yeah. Do I want to make Overlord my guy? Because this is the thing, right? At the end of the day, I'm a content creator. We need brand recognition, which means I need to find a character that I can just make my baby. What is this at for? Oh, okay. Never mind. Not important. I don't know. Do we want to make overhaul our guy? Make him our mans? I don't know. I mean, you don't have a lot of other options, to be fair. But I do need I gotta be known for something. That's kind of the rule.
What if I told you you could make $300 very easily?
I wouldn't believe you. I went through the whole anime lo-fi remix playlist. No. Oh, isn't that funny? It started on the My Hero song. That's great. The characters. Oh, people were talking about Muscular. I thought about giving Muscular a look-see. 5-hander, 36 health. An attack deals damage. He gets a counter. Your non-throw attack is supposed to damage each muscular counter on this character. And after you take damage from an unblocked attack, build a card from your card pool face down. Ooh. He seems cool. Okay. That could be chill. It could be chill. 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 There's no one else that I really like a lot. And I'm like, oh, I want to build a deck for them. I do like Backdraft. I think Backdraft's silly, but not enough to be like, that's my guy. I'm the Backdraft guy. Yeah, I think we just rock with Overhaul. I think Overhaul's really cool. I like all his abilities. Muscular's fun. Play him on life with Quick Create. Helps you live and build at the same time. Sounds solid. Sounds solid. Is a 1-card infinite would determine victory smash at 10 counters? Oh, that's sick. Wait. I'm just, oh man. Can't spell. Ah! Brands all over the place. It's not a character. Oh, this card. This card in your hand after it's... Oh! Just loop it back. That's really funny. And you just infinite smash them. Huh. That's cool. And it's a 1 mid block, right? So like before you're even doing it, you can just keep blocking with it and then eventually get it into your hand and just murder them. Okay. That's really silly. I could see that. Yeah, I like Mirio, but no. No. I think overall... Yeah, not good but fun. Yeah, right? Like, that's cute. I like that. I think we let Overhaul rock. I think I just buy the... I think I just pick up this Clash deck. And we just let it rock. That seems good. Alright, cool. I call that a successful stream. Crafted a new Funny Punch deck, which is always good. I always want to be crafting new Funny Punch decks. Maybe I'll pick it up. Maybe I'll build it in paper. We'll see. I need to see how the overhaul stuff goes first. I also need to update my own Funny Punch deck with Uwabami. But we'll have this one in the back pocket for one day. But yeah, thanks guys. Very good stream. I'm probably gonna end it there. It's been what, 3 hours? Ooh. I got stuff to do. I gotta film PP series today. And start a Minecraft world and a bunch of other stuff. So I'm gonna go do all that. Thanks chat for being here. That was excellent. Very helpful. I appreciate you guys. Go have fun. I think there's like a testing night in Pam's server. I'm busy, so I can't do that. But like, y'all go have fun. It's in like an hour or something. I think it's in an hour. Yeah, that's about it. Bye, guys. Have a good rest of your night. I will see you when the next webcam weekly is, because it was supposed to be this week, but it's actually not, and I got pranked. So no tourney for me. Tourney next Wednesday, I think. Unless something comes up before then. The first actual official match will be next Wednesday, hopefully with the overhaul Clash deck. Maybe semi-updated with cards I own. We'll see. That's going to do it. Bye, guys. Good